Hey, what's up guys? This is Spidey1997 doing another Marvel Legends review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure Wave, Legends Series, Agent Carter. This is really, it's an okay figure. It's not the best. Head sculpt, I would have to say is pretty good, but the rest of the body I kind of dislike. The gun, really, the gun just looks really... It just looks like a, I don't know, man. I don't know. The gun is just a gray plastic with just some molded in, stuff. It really doesn't look like a gun. It really looks like a laser or something, whatever. It looks like something Disney would make, but who knows? Maybe Hasbro just had to make this not realistic. So, because I know kids like to buy Marvel Legends as well, and they don't want them to use, real weapons, or that, yeah. So the gun is a little bit, yeah, I'm not a fan of this gun, so let's just put that aside. The head sculpt, I must say, is really good. I really do like the ponytail that they did, so she can actually look down that far, can look up that far, and look side to side, so it's not hindered by her hair because it's a ponytail. So yeah. The body she does share with is Black Widow and Maria Hill. I know it's Maria Hill because I know Maria Hill has this part on the back, and Black Widow doesn't have it. But the Black Widow and Maria Hill have the same legs and the same stupid sculpted guns in the holsters, which is pointless. I don't know why Hasbro does that a lot, but I really dislike that. It would have been nice if you could just take it off. But whatever. She does have some nice detail. Like I said, she does have this Agent Shield logo on both of her shoulders, which is really good. So props to Hasbro for that. Some silver paint on the zipper, which is really good. A little bit on the collar, a little bit on the buckle, a little bit on the guns, but they're not removable. She does have some on her buckle, on her legs, and her feet are just white. It would have been nice if they had some blue shading for the white, because I know this is supposed to be a comic version of Agent Carter, but still. I really dislike the hands, especially on this one. Look at this. It looks very weird from this angle. I mean, if you rotate it and you just, lift it up, it looks like a fist. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you turn it around, it just looks too big. And especially that bump right here, just very distracting, I must say. Her arm is also distracting, as you can see. If you straighten out her arm looks like it's going outwards. It's not inward. And if I try, I don't want to break it, but her arm looks like it's going outward. You have to bend it, swivel a little bit to make it look a little bit natural for her arm, which is disappointing because, you're not supposed to do that. But, yeah, it's alright. It's an okay figure. I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's an okay figure. So I showed you the head articulation, so her arms can go out that far, which is really good. It does have a forearm swivel, no bicep swivel, unfortunately. The females, I realize that the females figures don't get double jointed elbows, which is disappointing because every male figures have it nowadays. So her arm or her hand can go up and down on a hinge, also swivels. She does have a diaphragm joint that doesn't really crunch forward, can go back a little bit that far, side to side, a little bit of pivot and side to side. Her legs are a little bit hindered by the holster, unfortunately. As you can see, they're connected. Unfortunately, the Black Widow had the holsters that were unattached, so you can move her legs anywhere you want, but this is hindered, so you can't really do that. So her legs can go out that far, legs can go up that far, back not so much, a little bit, but not so much. Upper thigh swivel, but like I said, it's also hindered with the belt, or the holsters. Double jointed knees, which is good. So no boot swivel, legs can go out, or foot can go up that far, can go down that far, and she does have an ankle pivot. One more thing, I do have a complaint about this figure. I know there's a lot of complaints, but it's really not a really good figure. Her heels. It's very hard for her to stand with these heels. I kind of wish Hasbro had maybe made her have some flat foot instead, because the heels just does not help with her standing. She does like to fall over and tends to knock all the figures out of the collection. So that's a little disappointing. She can hold the gun. I forgot to show you this, but she can hold the gun if you want. I don't know why. Probably just gonna have to find a gun from another figure and give it to her, because this gun just looks ridiculous, man. I just really dislike this gun with her. I really wanted her to have a real weapon. Maybe like Scourge, for example. Like, you know what's funny? Scourge came with a realistic weapon, but she came with this weapon. Why? I don't know, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, if I had to rate this figure, I'd probably have to give her a 6 out of 10. It's really not a good figure. A little disappointing. But if you really need her in your collection, I'd say get her. If not, then pass. But that's all I have to say for this one. So if you guys really want Agent Carter in your collection, then get her. But for me, I don't know, this figure is okay, but at the same time I don't like it. So I have mixed feeling for this figure. So yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. So this is Spidey 1997 doing a review for Legends Agent Carter for the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure wave, and this is Spidey 1997 signing out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.